Free game shit.
Free game.
We
Welcome
back,
back.
like a motherfucker.
Once again, I am J2, by the way.
I'm D, right?
Y'all already know, man. Just add that fucking $sign. We ain't gonna do all that extra shit.
Just call me Dale.
That's his whole name, too, y'all.
Hashtag just call me
Just
Dale.
call me Dale. Follow him on Instagram and shit. First and foremost, how y'all doing? You know.
Mental
How y'all
health.
boys?
Mental
How y'all
health.
boys
How
feeling?
y'all doing?
I'm good.
I'm bowling bad.
Y'all just saying that shit?
I'm decent.
I'm always just saying that shit.
Yeah,
What you mean?
always some deeper shit
This is a
going on.
safe space, man.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life that you can talk about?
Shit and nothing.
Right.
Damn.
Boy, niggas be concerned about their dogs. Niggas don't give a fuck.
Man,
I don't
be
trust
ready
y'all.
for it. You don't trust us? Why?
Well, what? But you'll give us 10 million.
I trust you.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
trust them.
How the fuck?
How you trust Dale before you trust us?
Them
Character,
boy,
fool.
yeah, them boy.
One thing about it,
Them boy talk about you behind your back.
we talk about you.
In front of your fucking back.
both.
On the front your back.
In front of your back.
Behind Mo though.
More of them. Yeah.
Man, it be the same.
What we say
shit.
about Dale?
I'm talking about me. I don't know what
Talking
y'all
about
say
him.
about that.
Yeah.
What you think we be saying about you?
I don't know.
You be talking
Dale
about us
know.
behind our back.
Hey,
No, I
Dale,
don't.
no.
Yes, you do, fool. The whole hood know shit about me. And I know I don't talk to them
Them
niggas.
be your baby mama, fool.
right,
that be-
right. You thinking it's deep.
Yeah. Don't put that on game, fool.
That'd be gang for sure. That nigga, yo, you got a problem with me?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah.
You be trying
Dale
me
been-
on this show,
yeah,
fool. Like,
he
you be
tried
trying
me a
me
couple
fool. You got a
times, too.
problem on this bitch?
So I want to fight?
Man,
Yeah.
We'll tear this motherfucker up.
That shit stupid, fool.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We tear this motherfucker up, boy.
That
Hey,
nigga Dale just be singling me out. He done did that shit a couple
I ain't
times.
said nothing to you today, Joe.
Yeah.
Now I am.
Hey, what up?
man, how y'all mental health doing? God damn.
Man, that shit
I'm
all
here.
over the place.
Nah,
boy.
could be
because
better,
people
goddammit.
need to like fucking be able
People
to
don't
open
care
up.
about that shit. We
Man,
had,
that's
a,
why,
care.
that's why we trying
we had
to
a good ass episode. Motherfuckers ain't give a fuck. Hey, why y'all don't care about shit till y'all invited? Look, I can't even lie though. Instagram been fucking with us. Facebook, y'all acting like
Shout out to our Instagram audience.
Instagram.
Shout out
fucking with
Instagram.
us.
Shout out Instagram.
Y'all fucking with us bad.
YouTube, it's a race. We know that it's a marathon. You a crip, but it's a marathon. I get that. Instagram, y'all showing love. Facebook, I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Nah, I just want to open the door for people, especially men, to feel comfortable talking about their mental health to their partners. That's why I'm sitting here saying that. To
How
y'all.
yours doing? Say something. Sound like you got something on your mind.
I open up to y'all boys
Well,
about a
open
lot of shit. Nah, I mean, not here on, like, I'm not gonna open up
No.
to, but
Not
I do
everything.
open up.
Not everything, just like
But life shit. Life
Yeah.
shit, fool. Women. Fucking women, boy.
One thing about it, you
What
gonna bring
about
up some
it,
women.
Motherfucker. Nothing, bro.
drive you fucking crazy. Huh?
Man, boy, that shit there deep.
That's the fucking need be like that's the
motherfucker be
boat.
having you in the dark place,
That's
boy.
the
reason why niggas be
that's the
depressed.
boat or the fucking.
Yeah. Motherfuckers be having you in the dark place, boy, trying to figure out, should I stay or should I go? You feel me? But shit, it is what it is. We're gonna leave it at that, though.
Yeah. Joe had told me before this you had some shit to talk about though.
I can talk about anything.
I think
Obviously.
How y'all feel
You took
about
over the
opening
last
up?
podcast,
How y'all
boy.
feel about opening up to y'all homeboys though? Like who y'all vent to when y'all going through shit?
Certain people.
Yeah, certain people.
Like who?
I vent to
I
certain
been
people
to all
about
y'all
certain
niggas
shit.
about certain things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't open up with everything.
How
Especially
you
to
feel
the
about
mind.
that, gang? Like when you going through your shit, your relationship problem, who you, or not just relationship, life shit, like who you open up to?
I write music. I just told I'm serious. I don't trust them niggas no more.
You don't trust them niggas with that shit?
Shit, nah. They too judgmental.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't do that
I don't know. I tell them boys pretty much
I
everything though. But
Oh man, I can't say it on the podcast. I'm gonna leave it alone.
shit. Yeah. I ain't with all that.
You right, though.
I just make music about it.
You all right? So this the thing.
here we go.
Nah, when your niggas open up to you, you don't expect them to tell you how they truthfully feel.
Right. You asking him?
Cause it sound like you expect
Is that
us
being
to
judgmental
water
if
it
we
down
tell you whatever it is
and be
stupid?
like, you tell us some shit? Yeah, if we feel like
it's not. No, y'all don't judge from a healthy place. Y'all like point the finger judging.
Like
What
what
they
you mean?
mean?
What you mean?
explain, gang.
Like
Please.
Man, y'all know what I'm saying, man.
No, we
No,
don't.
man. All right.
We point the finger like, what you mean? Like telling you whatever it is you got going on is dumb or like wrong.
Nah,
That's
man.
what you
It
consider
ain't- it
pointing the
ain't.
finger.
You feel like we say it fucked up? We too blunt about it?
No, you really fucked up. fool.
God damn.
Like, man, y'all know what I'm saying, man.
I swear I don't.
I don't for real. Like I'm really
I
trying
wanna
to figure you
understand,
out because
bro.
I want to be better than you.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'm cool about it.
I want you to be able to
I
open
want
up,
you to open
man,
up to me.
all
I'm
the
just-
time.
Nah, I ain't,
You open up to
I
me a
ain't-
little more than
I
you
ain't
do
gonna
to
do
mine.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then
I
he
know
just
that.
tell me anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But it don't be like he not talking bad about you.
Man, Joe told me
It
some
just be shit that you supposed to be
Joe told me
concerned
some
about.
shit that you told him about me, and Joe ain't supposed to know that shit, fool.
What was it? No, never mind.
And Joe told me like, why would he even tell me that? I'm like, I don't know why that dude weird.
I wonder what that was.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't be liking that shit either, dog. Niggas be keeping shit from me.
You told me,
you feel like y'all all friends, huh? Tell
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We all
You
in the
just-
same circle.
but you just said that you keep certain shit from certain people also.
Oh, I don't tell you shit.
You don't tell Demond nothing for
Hell
real?
no. I tell you more shit, there.
Oh, Demond fucked up.
What?
Why y'all feel like that?
This bitch
Cause
always
that's how
come
it-
down.
that's how you come.
This shit always comes down
Man,
to
just be
money
quiet.
fucked up.
Just
Every
be quiet. Let us
episode,
talk
dog.
about you, fool. Let us figure out why you fucked up. Maybe we can help you, my
I
nigga.
think it's some childhood shit that he went through, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He ain't
'cause that
have,
nigga
no, he
been
ain't
like
have
that.
no big brother in that neither, you know.
Yeah.
Growing up,
That nigga toe up.
Yeah, and I feel like
I be venting to that boy.
he ain't had like no I still never mind.
Oh, y'all don't trust that boy with nothing like
Nah, some shit.
Light
Some
shit.
Yeah, but if it's like real deep,
you think
Yeah,
he.
nah.
Wow.
shit, though.
Y'all need to cut that boy off then.
I love him though, so it's all
Love
good.
him,
I
yeah.
understand him.
I love him to death.
I know a lot of niggas love their baby mama but want to dead.
I don't want
that
that
type of love.
You talking about?
I'm just saying.
Like, who want that baby mama dead? That sound perfect.
Nah, no, hell no. I'm
Yeah,
just
so
putting that
put a
out
name
there.
on
Nah, y'all trying to incriminate me, fool.
Put a name
You
on
said
it.
that
You
shit.
said it.
So I know a lot
You
of
know
people.
a lot of niggas.
I think
Yeah,
that,
you can-
I feel like that's
you can
coming,
love the woman
no,
that
I
gave
feel
you a
like
child,
that's
but
coming
not
from an
for-
internal place.
Look at it. No, it's not. Ain't shit coming from internal, fool. What the fuck are you talking about?
Y'all niggas funny.
Oh shit.
Just look at that nigga.
I'm gonna tell your ass up.
Oh, what you
man.
mean? Oh,
Y'all
bottom
just-
line, y'all don't really believe in opening up. Not
Yeah,
like that.
I
Yeah.
believe in opening up, but you can't tell
Sometimes.
everybody everything.
Nah,
I mean, I
I
want to
mean,
go to a therapist, but
I think
It
every,
got,
I
it
wanna
got
try
certain
that
shit
shit.
I had to tell Game that I don't tell Joe.
I
Then-
find out.
But
anyway.
then Joe still find out. So it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
how that shit work though.
And then it be certain shit Joe will tell Ging and I still find out.
Yeah.
And then like I hold that shit in.
I
for a
think
long
most of
time.
that shit be like, nigga don't be wanting a reaction from
Yeah.
the other person.
Yeah.
Like it's certain shit that he know he'll tell me that he don't want my reaction right then.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
feel like dealing with
So
that
he'll
shit.
rather tell Ging.
'Cause
And it's certain shit that I know I tell him I don't want his reaction right then.
Right,
So I
right,
tell
right.
Ging. Ging is like the middleman.
Yeah.
He's
Ging,
like,
his reaction
peacemaker.
ain't never as fucked up as ours.
yeah, we always like,
We gonna talk bad about
oh, that
each
shit
other.
fucking stupid, fool.
confirming what it is.
Yeah. I just wanted you to say it though. I know the reason why you don't tell niggas shit, but
Yeah, niggas,
I wanted to hear it from your mouth.
niggas say
It's
some
cool,
shit
though.
that
I
really
fuck
like
with it,
that
though.
really like hurt them like bad. And he really been like stressing himself out about it. And we be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Gang. All that shit fucking stupid.
yeah.
That shit stupid, and you stupid if you keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Kinda
we keep
that.
telling
He
him how
can't
we don't
handle that
understand. Like I don't understand why you doing that shit, and he don't really have nothing to say when we steady telling him that.
Yeah.
Cause shit, he the one going through it.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then like this nigga
Open
here,
up to your friends though.
then like Joe.
Hey, you got to real
but
shit.
like Joe ain't really go through a lot of shit that we went through.
That's because he chose.
And that's a good thing.
That's because he was selective with his life and
Yeah,
chose
that's a
the right
good thing.
shit.
So it's a lot of shit that like we don't tell you and we might talk about amongst each other because you give us an answer that you can't even like really the answer that nigga give us, it be like, God damn, Joe.
Nah,
It be like, damn, you ain't even never dealt with no shit like that.
nah,
But
that be with you, cause
it be with a lot.
Nah, because I know exactly what you're saying. Cause you would come at me with some stuff. You would be like, "Man, Joe ain't gonna understand that shit though." But in some areas, I talk to Joe about the same type shit,
And
But
I understand it.
But I guess like
We
you
didn't
said,
even have that
you
conversation
don't
before,
be
did we?
wanting to bring it to
Well,
Joe
what?
from your
But
point
like,
of view.
because
if I
like, fuck
constantly-
that, man, just drop that shit. You could just
Nah,
dip shit
nah.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that nigga
My
advice
thing
be
is this.
different, but
But I get it.
I understand where it
I
comes from.
get it, but it be
like
Joe gonna give you advice based off who he think you are. Like his shit, you know, he just be like, fuck it. Like, go be happy. Like that that's that nigga always like that's what he always
Find
land when-
peace.
and when-
Just
yeah,
leave.
That shit, you know,
Not
that shit
just leave. Find peace,
you be
bro.
like, fuck that.
Nah, whenever certain shit go on in y'all life and like the shit constantly going on.
Yeah, he be
I get it,
like
though.
fool.
I get
He
it.
be looking
Leave.
at
Yeah,
he
I
don't
get it.
he
Like,
don't
100%.
he don't
How
ever look
fucking
at
hard
it from
is it to, you
he
know?
don't look at it from the other person's point of view. He just be like, bro, if y'all not happy, leave. Like fuck the rest. Like
I
focus
care
on
about
your
y'all happiness.
which
Right.
is not a bad thing.
Right. Yeah.
But I vent to y'all about anything. I be happy. Boy, I be in a dark place. I be like, I gotta get this shit off.
Right.
Let me call these
And
niggas.
I'm gonna be honest, me and Joe be knowing that shit, cause like after we get through talking to you, you be like, that nigga Dale just came out of nowhere with that shit.
Bro,
just
that
now.
shit-
Yeah, we know that shit be on
We
your
know that
mind,
shit. Like
boy.
you had to get that shit off.
Had to, boy. I be fucked up. I'm like, man, let me call these niggas.
Yeah,
and vent real quick. Like,
We gonna have
you know, I'm an open
nice,
book.
nice ass
Right.
conversation about it.
Yeah, I'm an open book. I'm like, bro, if I don't talk about this, I'm gonna fuck around. Be in that
Don't even
past.
say
it.
nothing that
Don't
you
say
gonna
it, fool.
do.
Yeah. So that's why I be like, let me vent after I vent to y'all, and y'all be like, yeah, okay, cool. I be good, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you be needing to like.
You gotta
sometimes
get
you need
that
to
shit
joke
off.
about it and shit. Some like,
Yeah,
and
to-
shed light
Definitely
on the
need to
situation.
joke, man.
Cause sometimes
I feel
y'all
like
be
everybody
like,
need to
once you
joke
joke
about some
about
shit.
it, be like, all right, that shit really ain't that deep. Let me, let me move on. Cause me,
Right.
just my thoughts,
Yeah.
them bitches get dangerous. And that's with anyone. Oh, I be having to get that shit out. Appreciate y'all boys for listening.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
No
you
problem.
for feeling comfortable to tell us.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, but the shit that we do talk about amongst each other, that shit don't go no further than us.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if I only tell Ging and it get to him, I don't
You
care.
still
as long
cool
as
with
it's
that.
just
Yeah, yeah,
long as
yeah.
it's not outside our circle.
Right,
You
right.
know?
I feel like.
I'm cool with that.
But yeah,
Fuck.
definitely vent, man. Whoever you got to. You can't hold that shit in. Anybody,
Yeah.
holding that shit in, boy,
Right.
got to. Because you never
Always.
know who going through that. They can give you a different perspective.
Hell yeah, man.
While we on that, I got something to ask y'all. Y'all feel like certain people be choosing to be depressed?
What do you?
What you mean?
I don't
When I
think-
say like, okay, for example, you know whatever situation you got is a bad situation, and you got the means to like leave it.
That's the-
whether it's a job, a relationship, friendship, whatever.
Right.
And you don't want to do nothing about it, but you want to keep complaining.
That's
So
how
do you feel
depression
like-
work, though.
Yeah.
I think that's like how depression work. Like
I'm
that's
talking
why
about
you
the
in-
people that actually like could leave whatever it is alone. Like if your job fucking over you or
Right.
whatever, and you feel like, man, fuck, I got to keep coming to this bitch every day, whatever.
Right.
You
It's
just wanna-
built for that though. It's built to make you. feel
Yeah,
like you stuck.
I think that's how depression work. Like when you know you have a way out, and then you got that dilemma. Like,
Right.
if I do this, I'm gonna
Then
have to
this
deal
might
with this.
happen. You start
Yeah,
thinking
I think
about-
that's how that
you
depression
think-
kick in.
Yeah.
overthinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Yeah.
no one just choose to sit there and be, depressed. But
Yeah.
some shit leads you to that. Because, every move you make got consequences. So people just be,
You
you gotta
scared
weigh
of-
your options.
Yeah.
You think of the worst
Overthinking
option.
and
You think
being
of the worst
scared. That
option
shit
every
crazy.
time.
That job
In
shit
the situation.
definitely lead to depression. I feel like at least half of your, most people depression come from what they do for a living.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know anyone that's just happy with their job.
Right.
I know a few people. It's like a handful.
Right.
And that's probably some shit that they went to school to do, like not just some shit that they started like
it's they
to make
dream
money.
or some shit.
Yeah,
Some shit like that.
yeah. But
But, like-
if you just doing this shit for money, nah. 9 times out of 10, you ain't really fucking with that shit.
I just hate when people be super fucking depressed about a situation, and it basically kind of go back to what y'all was saying. You know what I'm saying? But I know this cat that was depressed about him paying his $800 rent when his mama would tell him he can come back home, and he was depressed about paying his note and his stuff on his car when his daddy was trying to give him his truck, and it's like, bro. it's like when you try. I hate when I'm like talking to a nigga and I'm giving him an option.
Yeah, giving him a way out.
An option in the conversation, and he just steady
He deflecting
jumping over
that
him,
shit,
jumping
yeah.
over.
And that's what I'm saying.
and I'm
It's
just kinda
like he
what-
choosing
what,
it.
alright, bro. Like,
It's a
just
choice
fucking
then.
deal with that shit then. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's
At
like,
that
I
point,
don't
it's
even
a
wanna talk to
choice.
you
And
no more.
I'm the nigga that if you keep coming to me after that, I'm gonna tell you some shit you don't want to hear. And that's why niggas
Some
say
shit
I'm
that's
fucked
gonna
up.
hurt your feelings.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
niggas say I'm fucked up. Cause I'm gonna tell you like, fool, we already talked about this. That shit's stupid.
9
Yeah,
times
right.
out of 10, I be already knowing. Like I know I need to do this.
Right.
Fuck it.
That
I'm not.
be-
But
know.
you're not gonna keep constantly bringing it up.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Eventually
deal
you
with
just
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, man. I'm like, bro, like,
Nigga definitely already be knowing what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
Even if you keep choosing the worst, the worst decision, it's a choice. Then
yeah, I done told that nigga, man, just do that. Man, I love that car, man. You
all right.
already
That been leading you to depression.
That
fool.
bitch got you depressed and broke as fuck, bro. Like, let that shit go, man. For real. I don't know. Niggas weird.
What type of advice you get to your you think you need to get to your sons, Joe? Because they not growing up the way you grew up. You know what I mean? They kind of got the silver spoon in their mouth.
Yeah.
They spoil you. How do you instill that shit that you learned while you was young and the way you grew up into them? Same for you, Ging. The mother got girls, so it's a little different. Just be quiet for a minute.
It's really like touching on the same shit I said last episode is use your resources of the people that you have and because I mean like I can't even I didn't really have no resources, like even though nigga made the shit look good, like I could have went to I had a college that wanted to me to come there and play for them and all that type of shit, but I ain't really have nobody to turn to like
Right, no support.
no support to help me have just a little baggage to want to go, like
Right,
to be
right.
able to go. So I just totally just was just
Yeah,
like
fuck
fuck the shit, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So it's like
Can't leave home when you ain't got when
right,
you ain't got
like,
nothing.
you know what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
I know niggas that leave and go to college that got people to support them, but they people ain't really got it like this, so they be struggling in college too when they got
Right.
people at home. So imagine me going up there and I
With
ain't
nothing.
got not a
Yeah.
you know, I'd probably be in fucking jail up there trying to do some shit, rob and do some dumbass shit, stealing and shit. So it's take advantage of that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We here, like I said, the same shit we were saying. Don't be scared to fail. Go out there and, you know what I'm saying? Long as I see you trying to do some shit, like, just do that shit. Like, that's all I talk to my son, because I be like, I got my oldest son is in the 12th. I be telling him, I be like, all right, enjoy your senior year. When your graduation come, everybody gonna clap for you. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be cool. But I'm like, you gonna wake up 3 days later after you graduate and you gonna realize, damn, this shit over with. Cause he really don't got no, he don't look, he not going to college. He don't
Right.
want to do that shit. So it's like, I just be telling him like, whatever it is, enjoy your 12th grade year, but at the same time, wrap your mind around what the fuck you about to do. Like, what's gonna be the next step in your life? Because you got the backup to you know what I'm saying, do whatever. But it's just time for you to but he really don't know. I mean, he tell me some shit, but it's like, I don't know. I ain't even saying that shit far-fetched, because the shit he say, it got people actually with good careers that's doing the shit, but honestly, I don't know the fucking steps to take the shit, because it wasn't nothing nobody never around me that I grew up did, you know. You can't just do that shit like
Just
that,
can't throw
man.
no shit out there. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What about you, Joe?
For me, for the most part, my kid's still young, so I just tell them to embrace the childhood.
Right.
Really, because it's like once you get older and, you know, once you get grown for real, you gonna wish you would have, like, embraced that shit. Like, because with Jai, sometimes he be wanting to act older than what he is. Like, all of his friends older than him.
Yeah.
So he be wanting to, like, engage in certain shit that they doing. I'm like, bro, you ain't nothing but 9. Like, all that shit gonna come.
Right.
You know, like, yeah, they getting dropped off at the movies, all this extra shit.
Oh, he
I'm
be
not
on
dropping
that.
you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 9,
Because, like,
yeah.
you know, he played a game and shit with, like, older niggas,
Right.
you know? And I'm like, I can't just leave you with them.
Nah.
Them niggas, like, 14, like, 13, 14 years old.
Jock
Like,
always been a mature ass kid.
Yeah.
Cause he always been around like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Right.
like same thing with CJ.
Right.
You know, like CJ grew up around me and all my homeboys.
Right.
So it's like the way he think versus them other youngsters is totally different.
Yeah.
That's why he not doing none of that. You know, none of that extra
He a
shit. street
youngster
shit.
that he a youngster that understand the bigger picture.
Yeah, because he done
And-
seen it. He got examples of it.
Right.
You know,
right.
so
That's some dangerous shit to be like not like dangerous in a bad way, but like saying you're really a ass nigga if you're a youngster that understand the bigger picture. Like
I'm just glad the boy had those type of examples though.
yeah,
right.
Cause you could have been a fucked up brother and had fucked up friends.
real shit.
For real.
that boy
We
can,
done seen that.
that boy can really say his OGs like did right by him. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And like still doing shit. Like
Yeah, right.
everybody he grew up around still got some positive shit going on. Cause you know a lot of niggas, cause again, you know, you grew up around a bunch of hood niggas. And a lot of them niggas was in and out of jail. So just think about how they kids and they little brothers and shit looked up to what they was
That's
doing.
why Ging don't care about going to jail. He just said it for the podcast.
That's another thing though, being able to make it out the way we did with the shit we
Oh yeah, man. For
could
real.
have easily,
Yeah.
you know.
Bro, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I always tell niggas, dog, I could have been anything in the world I wanted to.
We saved you.
And I had the leverage. I'm talking about like, bro, I'm talking about I could have been anything. Like, I'm talking about like niggas who I grew up with who like full-fledged gangsters, hustlers, all that shit. I had the choice
Caterpillars.
before them, way before them to do all that or anything. Like I didn't really have no real guidance, but even without that, I just wanted to be like it just wasn't who
Didn't
I
want to
was.
be a fucked up. Yeah.
I didn't want to be a fucked up person. Like it was just my choice. I didn't like what would have came with that shit. Like
Right.
I just want to be fly. I want to be fresh, play ball, get girls, all that shit. I don't want.
We could have easily went down that other path.
easily.
Cause
Like,
wasn't nothing
shit,
stopping that.
What-
Shout out to my mama though.
Hey,
'Cause
I
she
knew
was
I was
quick
finna
to
say
say
that.
boy.
Shout
All
out
our
to Mom,
parents.
for real.
Big shout out.
Mom.
yeah, that's what I'm
My
saying.
mama was
shout out.
extra strict. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
for
flex.
real, for
But
real.
that
Like
shit-
to the point
that
you
shit
had to be
paid
scared
off.
of her. Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely paid off. At at the time we was like, what the fuck? But
Yeah.
definitely paid off because when you think about everybody we came up with who didn't have that,
Yeah, fool. Like I got a whole side of my family. All of my male cousins on one side of my family
right?
locked up. All of them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I be thinking about this shit sometimes. Like some of the friends niggas grew up with, like
what them boys said, nah.
like how it was like, all right, I had Joe, and then I have another friend that's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, or like y'all, and then but like you say, we all grew up around hood niggas, but it's like
Yeah.
that one decision to be like, well, I'm gonna go fuck with them instead.
Yeah.
Could have changed everything.
Could have changed everything.
For
Real
real.
shit.
Could have changed everything because them same motherfuckers either in jail or dead.
One or the other.
Yeah, and I can honestly say, like, my life shifted like a motherfucker when I started fucking with y'all. Shit,
That's why I want them 10 mil.
I already told y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna give you 10
already
mil.
agreed to that 10 mil. Fool.
Yeah, I've been.
You the fucked up one.
20 mil.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna give you 10 mil to start with and work in.
To start,
Yeah.
shit,
That's like a
Yeah.
starter pack. You know what I'm saying?
I
To get-
appreciate
to get well.
I get 10 too.
Then,
Nah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just a a starter pack. It's gonna
Why
be
you
more,
hating
but
on
I gotta direct my life first.
I do got some personal shit I want to add.
Go ahead.
Since y'all boys married,
Talk your shit.
like again, you did like a 10-year relationship
No, I've been in a
before
5-year
your marriage.
relationship. Oh yeah, before my marriage.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
then-
like 10 years.
Yeah, 15 to 25.
What? How long was your relationship before your marriage? The one you got out of.
10 years, 15 to 25.
So like after that, you went and got married, right? Or what you learned from your.
That was a trial and error.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
There was a trial and error moment before it, but
Right.
then after that, yeah.
Oh, at what point did you like when infidelity stopped becoming a problem for you?
Infidelity is cheating, huh?
Yeah,
When did it stop becoming a problem?
yeah.
In his previous relationship?
Just period. Like when,
Okay.
when,
You talking about
what-
just in
when
your
did
life.
you realize like, hey, I can, Temptation don't bother me no more. Like I can go out here and be faithful.
Just hurting, man. Just hurting the motherfucker and just I'm gonna be like this, bro. Just feeling like I owe a motherfucker a fair shot. I feel like I owe her a fair shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like cheating stressful, bro.
That
Very.
shit, boy.
Like it's like it takes a toll on you. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot to, you know what I'm
it
saying?
definitely fuck you up.
And I can honestly say as a man, even when you do it successful, any man
still
can say
fuck with you.
when you can come home from a successful cheat and you still kind of feel
You
like
lose
shit.
a part of yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
right.
still
And
kinda
that's what
feel
I
like,
wanted to
ah,
mention. Like
damn.
I never, especially if you
Like-
got a family involved.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever like. I know a few guys who cheated and ruined their fucking family.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And they still fucked up behind that. Like it's been years.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, when in reality, like you chose that other woman or you know whatever over your entire family.
Right.
So that shit do fuck with you mentally. Cause I mean, if you love your girl, like even if you don't get caught, you know you fucking over that woman.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So,
right.
like
And
that
like,
shit. Fuck
that's
with
what
you,
it is
like,
for me.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I got a good wife, and I'm
Right.
not just saying that shit just because that's my wife. Like my wife don't do nothing that like would make me go try to find something elsewhere.
Right.
So if I do step out, it's like I'm just being greedy.
Selfish as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
right,
like
right.
that's
Cause now
just
you
selfish
risking,
ass shit.
yeah, cause you finna fuck up your whole family for what 30 minutes of,
Yeah.
and you would
Yeah.
that you would never shake back.
Real
But
shit.
I really feel like we weren't taught that coming up.
We
Hell
wasn't.
no.
Shit, no.
Everything we
My
knew,
mama wasn't married.
Everything we knew was
My mom
Have
and daddy
multiple
didn't
women.
last. None of our mamas and daddies
Right.
fucking lasted. Like,
but
Right,
even
right.
even barbershops just hanging out, it
Yeah,
was
that's
always
all-
have
that's-
multiple women,
exactly.
multiple women. So to know like that shit really fucked with us. Cause
yeah. It
if I
take
had
a while
the,
to shake that off.
yeah, giving mad like the way I'm gonna raise my little boys, like bro, just have one woman if you gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I feel like
right,
the best
right.
way is to set that example.
Right.
Because my kids, all they ever seen was me
What's
with
your-
their mom.
Right.
That's
right,
it.
right.
Like, it ain't never been
But
them
even
around
God
nobody
forbid
else.
nothing
none
like
of
that happened. But even if farther down the line, you know, some shit happened, still the way you lead that situation, the way you carry
Right,
yourself,
right.
will still show you like, hey, daddy wasn't never, you know, he wasn't no
Yeah.
Rolling Stone. He, you know,
Real
he had
shit.
one woman. I really feel like that fuck up a lot of young boys, like
Right.
trying to juggle a lot of women, because you
Yeah.
gon'
Yeah.
you
You
gonna
think
do way
it's cool.
more harm than good with that shit.
That shit
Yeah.
become
When you young.
addictive too.
Yeah, it do
Yeah,
become
that shit become
addictive. Then
addictive.
that
That
shit
shit like a
become hard.
drug.
Become hard to shake. Temptation real.
Then it's like something
Especially
just
if-
within yourself. Like, I know I can get her.
Yeah, it
Right.
be like,
Like,
all right. So,
especially
you know.
if they bite, like it be
right,
tough,
because
boy.
it's more so like, all right, especially in a situation where like in every relationship you gonna get pissed off with your partner. But when you get pissed off with your partner, and you know you got options.
That shit bad.
Yeah, it's fucked
But
up.
it
'Cause
take
it's
a different man to be loyal. But
Exactly.
I think that shit like
That's that's
when
the
I
word.
when I hit a certain age, at this point it was kind of too late. 'Cause I'm like I done did a lot of damage.
Right.
Now you know, but I'd be like, bro, I could have just been doing this shit the whole time. Like, what
Right.
was the reason for
Right.
all? And now it's like, even if I try to go do some wild shit, I don't even be in the mind frame for that shit.
Right.
Like, bro, this shit pointless. Like, I don't want nothing with you after this. Like, what
Right.
the fuck are we doing? Like,
it's just a moment.
so that shit
Yeah.
very, you know, I think that
It's
shit
like you
real.
ruining forever for a moment.
That's why my advice outside of cheating with marriage, this is just my advice. When motherfucker asks me, I tell them, date your partner for damn near about like 2 or 3 years. Go
Yeah.
do some shit. That will always be my advice to a motherfucker.
Y'all really gotta learn each
now,
other.
Now, I can't say that it didn't have situations in the world when people got married within 6 months and they end up having a 20-year relationship.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that shit,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers in the world. I'm pretty sure that shit not happen. But my advice to a motherfucker, I say,
Date a motherfucker for a while. Go through some shit.
Like, go through some shit, bro. Go through some ups and downs. Go through, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if y'all both financially up and all that stuff. Y'all can have y'all shit together. You still gonna go. Within a 3-year span, it's gonna test can y'all be together the rest of y'all life. It's gonna let
That's
y'all know.
facts.
That's
Yeah.
just my advice
a lot
to
of people,
motherfucker.
a lot of people don't want to love when it get hard though.
Yeah.
They only want that.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
shit gonna test that shit within the 3 years. 3-year stint, it's gonna test that shit, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my advice to motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do y'all feel like kids who are raised in like a 2 biological parent household opposed to, you know, a blended family, do you feel like that should affect them differently?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're gonna come back on that question. We're gonna take a brief intermission. We're gonna be right back.
Free game shit. We back with the shit.
We done dropped one. That boy got
Yeah,
fired.
we had to go and get rid of that nigga, man.
Yeah,
he
he
got
ain't
tired of all that.
Outta
Little.
here.
That boy had back child support payments. We don't really support that shit on here.
He
Take
been-
care of your kid, fool, or you can't come on here.
Yeah, he been hating on Dale since he came, but shit.
Yeah,
All that.
he gone now though.
Yeah.
Hit us up for that boy
It is
spot.
what it is.
Yeah, hit us up, goddamn. We doing tribes.
Another guest host. Dale was the guest host. Shit, he done moved up.
Worked up.
It is what it is. But
Got it.
Next episode, he gonna be on the couch.
Yeah, the month done for good.
gotta go and get that out of there. But shit, Dale, you had that question before we went to intermission, man.
Yeah,
you was saying
feel
about
like kids are affected differently opposed to growing in a household with both of their biological parents, opposed to, you know, household with a blended family or a stepdad. You know, I feel like some stepdads really never give a fuck about the kid, like, you know, so they don't really pour into them. It's hard to pour into, you know, another man's kid, but how y'all feel about that?
I feel like everybody got a different story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's a lot of. I watch a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. So
Yeah,
it'll been
yeah.
dudes that been like, you know, I was just watching a little quick documentary on Isaiah Rashad, one of the rappers, and he was like, you know, his daddy wasn't there for him, but he had his stepdaddy.
Right.
Like, you know, his stepdaddy was his daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in some situations, most situations, a person that grew up in the same house with their mom and their dad and all that stuff, it be structured right for them. But I got friends who done grew up with their mom and daddy, spoiled, everything they want, their mama and them set up the blueprint of their life perfectly, and they still become straight
Still
fuck
fucked
ups.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, I'm talking about not going. I'm really talking specifically about somebody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm talking about grew up in a nice neighborhood, had everything, shoes, clothes, a car early, like everything that comes with that make you feel good as a kid.
That two household shit.
Yeah, they everything that come with that shit, all that good shit, and this nigga
And they
still
fucked it up.
Well,
They
he
take advantage
still
of
was
it.
a fuck up. Like,
you think it was because of the people he was around, or that
nah,
was really
just-
like
it was
stemming
just
from?
literally it wasn't even.
Probably was too shielded, you think? Or
Nah, it just I can honestly say by him growing up in that type of shit. See, some people think because you grew up in a well-mannered, good house that you a hoe. Like that just automatically make
They
you
look at you
soft.
like, yeah, you want some silver spoon
and,
shit.
And he wasn't that. He wasn't a hoe ass nigga. So I think it's just the environment, bro. Cause he had all that set up for him, and he just
but he
chose
still
to go
wanted
left,
to
and he
fit
stayed
in with that
left.
other shit.
Yeah, and when he went left, it
stayed
went
there.
all the way left. I'm talking about like I can't even put.
So it was like nothing the parents could have done, really.
Nothing. They
He just chose.
he just chose that. So I just
yeah,
feel
that's
like
strictly on him.
I just feel like everybody got different stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just got different stories, you know. So, but you know, in a percentage level, I would assume that growing up with your parents, you know, is a better. But I don't know. It's different.
I ain't gonna lie. Most people I know that came from a 2-parent household,
They
they doing like good. Like they actually went to college and graduated. Like a lot of the people that we went to school with.
Yeah.
That
the
two-parent shit.
household definitely have a
Yeah,
lot
like
of
that shit helped. And like
advantages.
they
Like,
set up. Like once they graduated and all
they
that
be
shit,
good.
like
Yeah.
they know how to save money. They know a whole bunch of shit that like we had to learn on our own.
Right.
You know,
having
so-
that father figure in the house, man, definitely.
For damn
different,
sure.
especially if it's your biological dad.
Right.
Because the stepdad shit cool to me.
I
but
feel like it
they
depends
don't be
on-
as invested. You know,
I feel like it depends on how long that man been in that child life too.
right. Yeah.
And I feel like it depends on how, like, what type of dude. Because basically, I'm speaking from my point of view. Because I'm a daddy and a stepdaddy.
right,
Yeah.
right. I could
So-
ask you that.
So like when I got with my wife, my stepson was strictly basketball. You know, and you know how mamas is. They gonna feed their child whatever. He can be
He can be whatever he
can
want
be
to be.
the 8 man off the bench. His mama still gonna tell him, "You gonna be great. You gonna be great."
Yeah.
When I came in my stepson's life, I said, "Look, the only way you gonna be fucking great at fucking basketball is tomorrow. This is what I told this nigga did. I said tomorrow, if you become the best player in the country, tomorrow."
Yeah. How he took that shit.
And I said, you know what? You can become the best player in the country tomorrow, and you probably still don't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
I said, that's what I told that nigga. I said, because I saw him outside playing football with the little kids in the neighborhood. I said, go play football, bro. He like, go play football, bro. I promise you. You gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like his 8th grade year. Like, he ain't playing none in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting in trouble and all that shit. He went through a era of his life where he was like getting in trouble and all that type of shit. But you know, he came out of that shit and he switched over to football and he excelled. Like, you know what I'm saying? State championships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, state whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's at college playing football right now, and we guided him camps, 7-on-7 camps, this and that. Everything to get him to that way he had to be. So, like I say, man, I think it's just like different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different stories for different people when it comes to that type of stuff. You know? And I guess it just depends on the man that you're dealing with.
Right.
Because like you said, I get what you're saying. A lot of niggas be fucked up. A lot of niggas be fucked up with their own fucking kids. Right. They can't even fucking, you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of the niggas only come in and want just the mama.
Right,
It's not hard to show it. But I also put that on the woman, because you know if that man gonna be invested into you and your kids, or if he just wants you. Right. So I feel like you should know whether to take him serious or if y'all just gonna do y'all thing for a little minute.
I guess after a while that shit get hard, you know, because they probably done been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relationships to where, you know, some temporary shit. So the first guy that came in and stuck around is like, even if he not here for the kid, you know, we can still make this shit work. Yeah. That's why I tell niggas, stay with your family.
Right.
Like,
if you can
make that shit work, stay with your family.
That shit work.
Because like you never know what you making your child vulnerable to when you not in the household.
That's right.
Because you can't control the next man that woman date. You know, you can't be there. Even if you 10 toes down, you there 4 or 5 days a week. You still can't control everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fact.
So like, if you can make it work, especially if you got kids, like I feel like once kids get involved at that point, it's not really about you and the other parent anymore. Like, we have a duty. So if we just not in there bit coming home knocking each other head off, it's, you know, like, let's figure this shit out for the kid.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing, bro. That I'm thankful that God blessed me and my wife with our situation of us having kids but not having kids together. Our kids get along and love each other.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Like, cause that right there can be a situation
a big problem, yeah.
A big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might get together, they got something good going as parents, but her daughter don't fuck with us. Like, she like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my brother. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, motherfucker being jealous of what, like, you know what I'm saying? The stepdaddy might do something for his wife's son and his daughter feels some type of way, like, man, or especially with girls, he got a daughter, she got a daughter, the daddy do for the stepdaughter, and the daughter looking like, what the fuck? Like, you know
them blended families definitely can get tricky.
It can get tricky.
Yeah. But I think the good thing with you and your wife, now that I don't really know your wife, but y'all met at like that age to where y'all was like, hey,
they was able to grow up together. Right. They was real small, so they grew up together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
plus you and your wife not young.
Yeah,
y'all mature. You know, opposed to trying to make a blended family work at 25, 26. Y'all both grown ass people. So it's like,
right.
Hey, we know what we getting into. Like,
I don't think I could have did that at a young age.
No, that should be different. Yeah. Being a stepdad, you know, I have a child, and I don't know if I'm ready to be a stepdad. Like, I commend everybody that do it, but being a stepdad, like, I guess it depends on the woman and if the dad is active. Me personally, like
Yeah.
I ain't insecure or nothing, but like if that other nigga active,
Right.
he around, like
Right.
that nigga attractive.
Right.
No, he like, hey, that's a problem.
Right.
Man,
You come home
hold on,
from
hold
work,
on.
that nigga in the driveway shooting ball at
I
your
thought we
house
were
with his
I thought we
kid.
were gonna wait to talk
We
about
was, but we gonna dive into it. Give me 5 minutes.
this. Talk your shit. Talk your
Yeah,
shit.
give me 5 minutes, then we gonna pick it up again.
Yeah.
But that shit tough though.
Yeah.
Like you being a man, you courting a woman, or y'all getting for real, and the dad, like that nigga around.
That nigga real active.
Yeah,
Like-
he around. He pulling up on days he not even supposed to have the kid. Just making
She
sure.
don't supposed to do all that.
But the woman not gonna
In
stop
your
him.
mind?
Yeah, in your
mind, you
that's-
feel like
yeah.
he don't supposed to do all that, but shit, that's his child. How
And-
you gonna tell that man
Take
he
him
can't?
with you.
Right.
That's how
But-
you feel.
how you feel.
know, but, at
that's
same
where the
time-
issue come in. You mentioned that to the mama. Now
Yeah.
it's like, you want me to tell my son's dad that he can't come check on him?
Yeah, he can come. He can come get him and go about his business.
But as
But
far
if-
as
if
him
it's
just
on
coming
the-
outside playing catch in your yard, fuck all that. That nigga gotta go.
But if it's on
Like-
a Wednesday at school night, he passing through like, hey, yeah, he probably okay. Let me paint this scenario,
or
right?
if he called me, he
That
called
man
me.
ain't calling you again.
Why not? Unless
Call you for what?
Because it essentially it is his house.
If
Right.
if
You know,
everything
you
that
feel
good,
like you-
if everything
you deserve
that
that.
good and everything that peaches and cream the way you feel comfortable enough to come play, fucking
Not
catch.
really like playing in the yard, but like you in the neighborhood, they in like the in the road, you in the
I'm saying that's still the same thing. If he that comfortable there, he gotta
He gotta
can't-
check in?
He can't not fuck with me and be that comfortable.
he
Yeah.
can technically he can though. Like,
That's
but let's paint the picture. What if he do though? Like you
Like,
you
me
been
and
with
him
his
don't
ex.
fuck- me and him
Not
don't
really
fuck
don't fuck around. Y'all don't have no problems, but y'all not cool either. It's just like it's whatever.
and I just pull up and he's shooting ball in the yard with my
Not
son.
oh he just in the road like in front of the house playing ball. Like that shit a problem.
With all these parks
That's a
around
problem. That's a problem to you.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
already
feel
a
like-
problem.
here. It's a lot of parks out here. Like,
Yeah.
what you doing, fool?
Right.
Like, go to
But
the
why
park.
create it? But you gonna create an issue off that? Or you
I
gonna
mean,
be?
it's
or
gonna
you
be a
gonna-
conversation.
I don't know. Yeah,
like,
I-
hey,
it's gonna be a
but How you
conversation
gonna
for
come
sure.
to the mama
And-
though? Like, hey,
and-
yo, ex really can't be over here. Like,
and I'm gonna be real. I'm speaking from a point. Like I say, I'm a stepdaddy. And there's other. My kid's dad never had no problem out of me. Nothing. We never argued. I encouraged them to be in their
Your
kids'
kid's
life.
dad?
So I don't. No, my
stepkid's
stepkid's
dad.
dad.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad,
So
my
I
bad.
don't want motherfucker to look at this and be like, oh,
He
getting like
built
some
it.
insecure.
Yeah.
No, fuck no. But I'm basically saying like,
this
But
scenario we're
are they
talking about.
active already?
no, they not.
Let's keep
they
it
not
G.
really. No,
But
not,
what if-
not really.
But I think what Dale's saying is, what if they were?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they was active, they can easily like if they was active and didn't care about. Basically, what you saying is like you're kind of like can't sit well with like them kind of still caring about each other in a way.
Yeah.
Because if she don't give a fuck about him and he don't give a fuck about her,
That's
it's all
cool.
about the son.
Yeah.
There's no problem to where like he can't call me like, hey, gang.
Right, right.
Hey, you at the crib, fool? And I'm about to be there. Hey, I'm about to come get Junior. I'm about to
But-
come get him right quick. I bet, bro.
But it's not
You
too
know what
many
I'm saying?
situations to where a nigga is a great dad and the mom don't give a fuck about him. You can't name one. If a nigga 10 toes down behind his kid, he doing everything, showing up to everything, doctor appointments. The woman don't care. You can't tell why would she not care? He doing everything like usually women don't care about the child's father when that boy ain't shit.
I don't
But
know,
if that
dog.
nigga attractive, and the nigga attractive, he get money. Not to paint the picture as the next man being insecure, but
Yeah.
when the nigga on this shit, like explain to me why you and this man didn't work. That he doing everything. From my perspective, shit.
Right.
I pull up, he can make you laugh and shit. Like, what the
Hey,
fuck going
that
on?
basically
Like,
what I'm getting
hey, I
is
don't
from
want
the-
that nigga around. Like, if I'm a stepdad, I need that nigga to be dead or not
That
active.
nigga need to be in jail.
Yeah,
You need to
because
be
you
a
get on
deadbeat.
Facebook, I know a lot of women be like, I ain't gonna. We can end it. Like we gonna wait for the other episode.
Yeah.
Because I can talk about this shit for hours.
What I'm getting from this dog, don't mess with no woman with kids.
I
No,
told you I
you
can't
can't
handle
do
that
that
You
shit.
can't do it.
You can't do that
No
shit, bro.
co-parenting.
Nah,
Yeah.
because like I'm coming all the way. Like man, Buddy don't need to be around.
Yeah.
But if he is, Go be with that man. Like if he need to,
Y'all need to make that shit work.
Yeah, if he need to pull up 4-5 days a week to be with a kid, he had everything. You know, y'all talking every other day about the kid. Be with Buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you feel,
Right.
straight up.
Get
Man,
that
if you
shit
and that,
another-
if you and that nigga
man.
like that, be with Buddy. Like,
Get that shit another shot, huh?
got to. I don't get in family business, fool. That's family business. Like, you can't go tell a woman nothing about her baby daddy. Hey,
They just-
that nigga, you need to create boundaries. He can't be pulling up, you know, on school nights if he ain't.
This nigga can't
if
really
he ain't
be a
taking
daddy like
Junior.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like basically shit.
He
This
not
nigga-
even.
this
It's
nigga
not
his
even
daddy.
his
This
name.
nigga
He
can't really
pulling
be a
up.
daddy like that.
He pulling
Not
up
right
in
now.
a. He pulling up in a, you know, parking in front of your house, helping Junior with homework and shit. Like,
Then he pull up in some shit way nicer than yours.
if I'm like, if me and my, you know, like when my child's mother get a nigga, I'm gonna give him like, I'm just gonna be there all the time, fool.
Yeah, you gonna make that nigga feel away.
It's my kid, bro. Like
Right.
you chose it. Like I'm not finna walk on egg. No disrespect, but I'm not walking on eggshells to come pick up my kid off.
Whether it's
Like
his
if
house
it's
or
a
not.
Wednesday and it's not my day to get him, like I'm not supposed to get him the Friday.
What if it's his house? You still feel like fuck that, my child.
Man, nigga, yeah, my child here, fool. Like
Yeah,
I'm
so,
pulling up. If I need to pull up and holler at Junior before, you know, hey, he got some math homework. He called me. He want to help. I ain't seen him since last week. I'm pulling up.
What if Buddy end up checking that? Like
He gonna check
you
what?
can't check you about coming to his house.
It depends on how he come about it, but I'm gonna tell him, fool, you signed up for this. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody make you be no stepdad.
So you feel like you need to have that conversation with him in the beginning, like
I really don't want to have no convo with him
You gotta have a convo with him
about my kid.
about
if
know.
you want to come to where
That's
your
between
kid
him
at.
and his mom. Man, wherever my kid at, I'm going.
I feel you.
I don't care who house it is. You chose to be a stepdad. Now you worried. No, I'm there, fool. Don't be with the mama. If you can't handle me being there and like pulling up and I'm in shape, my shirt off, I'm doing wild shit. And not to be bitter, not to be bitter, but my you know my little boy here, like I'm pulling up, fool.
You coming up
Wednesday.
You coming
On
fresh out the
Wednesday,
gym, goddamn it.
I'm coming there to
You
help him
drove
with
there
his
with
homework. I'm not coming in the house and I'm sending, hey, go grab 2 bottles of water out the house.
that man
Know
gonna
what I mean?
fuck you up, dog.
Like, hey,
Yeah, fool. I can't wait to this chapter. Well, I ain't gonna say I
don't
can't
say
wait.
you can't wait.
I really don't hope this chapter in your life come about when it do, but we're gonna have some shit to
Oh,
talk about.
hey, boy,
man,
I'm gonna be
that's
on the
gonna be an
phone with y'all
episode for your
every
ass.
day about that shit. But
It gotta be FaceTime. I want you to put the camera on Buddy's face.
man, Buddy gonna have to. I hope that shit don't get to the point to where we have to hurt each other. But I think that
It's
come
probably
with it.
gonna get to the point
But
to where y'all
when
gotta hurt
you
each
when
other.
you trying to be a
Definitely gonna get to the
stepdad and the other parent, the other dad is like very active, that shit tough. Especially if y'all not cool. Like
And you gonna make it tough too. For sure,
I'm just gonna be me. I know the type of dad I'm trying to be.
right.
But yeah, we gonna dive back into
Right,
it.
right. Well, shit. I feel like we
That
could really
shit
end
wild.
on that note.
Yeah, we gotta end. 'Cause we gonna wait for Demond to come back.
Because
Oh,
the
we
bug
got
gonna
a
have a
full
different.
crew.
He got a different perspective too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Free
got
game podcast,
anything else?
man.
You heard me?
Nah, man, that's pretty much it.
Where we gonna be at next week though? Let them know.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Next episode,
Yeah.
man. We coming live.
That shit
well,
gonna
it's
be
not gonna
special.
really be live. It's gonna be pre-recorded. But
Gonna be special.
Yeah.
Gonna be turned.
shout out Street Team Promotions.
Yes,
J
sir.
Rock. You know,
Mansion party.
everybody involved with that
We're gonna be out there.
We gonna
big
be out
mansion
there.
party, man.
No shirt.
Cutting
I'm gonna have
up.
on the shirt.
Nah,
I am.
nobody fool.
Big 985 shit. My nigga Rock said he wife are trying to hold us down, goddamn it. So we gotta support each other, you know.
For
keep
sure, for
ourselves
sure.
up.
We gonna
Big
be
shout
out there
out.
for
Big
real,
shout
though.
For
out.
sure, for sure.
But with all that being said, man, this is, was, and always will be the Free Game Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.